Whether you're new to the sectional chair role or have been reelected to serve in this capacity, thank you for your continued leadership and dedication to Alpha Phi Omega. The role of the sectional chair is paramount to the growth and development of chapters and the national fraternity, and your hard work doesn't go unnoticed. This portion of sectional chair training is intended to help you better understand your role as sectional chair while also developing yourself through APO. As a sectional chair, you champion the needs and aspirations of individual chapters, ensuring the longevity of leadership, friendship, and service on campuses and in communities across the country. And in this role, you wear many different hats. You're someone to advocate for the growth and development of chapters in APO. You're a facilitator of communication and resources, an encourager of growth through diversity and inclusion, a conflict manager, a delegator, and so much more. The list could go on, particularly because the needs of chapters and members you represent varies chapter to chapter, person to person. The challenges chapters face one year could be different in the next, so you adapt. You tailor your approach to offer the best possible support with the best possible outcome. In your efforts to offer the best possible support while developing yourself through APO, it's important to first understand what's expected of you in this role, starting with uniting under the vision and seeking ways to support its achievement. In action, developing leaders can look like being a steward of knowledge for emerging leaders, facilitating tools and information to chapters, skill building with members, and providing opportunities for others to lead within the section or preparing the next generation of leaders. Uniting members through friendship can look like building a connected community through fellowship, ensuring a sense of welcomeness, and creating opportunities for members to connect and build relationships. Rendering service can look like being of service yourself. It's being an advocate for and facilitating information about service needs within the section and helping others get involved to make an impact themselves. As an elected leader, it's also your responsibility to ensure yourself, chapters, and members adhere to the fraternity's policies and procedures. Not only is the expectation that you have an understanding of policies like membership and risk management, but also that those within the section you represent are educated and in compliance. The day-to-day of your role heavily involves the support of healthy chapter practices. From inclusive recruitment and retention programs to innovative LFS programming, your support should enable chapters to align with practices that are not only good for the chapter, but also ensure the longevity of the chapter on that campus. And along with chapter programs comes chapter administration. By communicating regularly with chapters and utilizing the tools available to you, you can aid them in the timely completion of chapter business items, from reporting members they welcome throughout the year, or completing requirements that satisfy good standing with the fraternity. While individual chapter support is a large component of the sectional chair role, so is inter-chapter relations. The facilitation of a sectional conference is one of many ways chapters across the section can come together to connect, learn from one another, and see that APO is bigger than their campus. As chair, you oversee and delegate through the planning and implementation of these conferences. All the work you do to support chapters, engage members, and move the fraternity forward is in collaboration with the regional chair. Together, you plan and implement support initiatives and keep each other in the know along the way. Success with meeting these expectations can be hard to gauge without first knowing where you're starting. By utilizing the people, tools, and resources available, you can better prepare yourself to lead as a sectional chair and envision success. At any point in your journey as a sectional chair, you can take a step back and ask yourself a few questions. What do you already know or have to be able to meet these expectations? Maybe you have chapter information that'll help you offer programming support, or you have an event planning skill to facilitate sectional conferences. Then ask, what are you missing? Is there a skill you can build to be more successful meeting an expectation, or is there a piece of information you need to learn more about? Once that's identified, where can you go to learn more or build that skill? This is where you can especially channel the people, tools, and resources available to ask more questions and learn. Then, how do you apply what you know or what you've learned? Look at your options to determine the best possible outcome and lean on the regional chair for guidance and feedback here. This reflection or evaluation is the part of envisioning success. Once you've determined your needs, whether that be news and information or the development of a skill, you can take your findings to establish goals. Goal setting ultimately will guide the focus of your personal development or the development of the section and allow you to apply what you do have in ways that move the organization forward.